Welcome back. Happy Monday. I didn't vlog at all over the weekend because I was scheduled to work all freaking weekend. I scheduled another double. I worked it graciously, but that will be the last time that ever happens again. So yeah, I worked Friday night, worked 12 hours on Saturday, and then I worked last night and I didn't get home until late. So, but I'm off until Thursday. I picked up Thursday because one of the girls is like going on a little vacation. Her man surprised her last minute, so she needed her shifts picked up. So I picked up her Thursday for her. But I don't go back to work until Thursday, otherwise it would have been Friday. Marvin's out of town. He's, still trying to fix up his house in Jacksonville. So I had to take all the girls to school this morning, Zenova, Dave, Hazel, but I still made it for Pilates on time. I haven't been able to work out and it's been 2 weeks because we've just had so much going on. Like last week, my dad was here and he was in town, so I'm not gonna go work out when he's waiting at the house for me, and Halloween and whatever. And then Eslin's been really sick, so I'm not gonna bring her to the little daycare. So I'm really excited to just get back to some normalcy, get back on our routine. Things have been really out of whack not that we ever, my life is always chaos, but at least there's some order, and there's been no order for the last 2 weeks. But yeah, and then I was gonna run some errands, but I think I'll wait until tomorrow to do that. I do my choker that has all the girls' names on it. When I was in North Carolina, it got snagged on Eslin's little sweater when I was holding her, and it broke it. And I have a jewelry fixing kit, but the little connectors that I have, I think they're just a smidge too thick. So I'm gonna take it to the jeweler to get fixed. And it's funny because I've been thinking about buying another one in different font. But I still want to get that one fixed regardless if I get a new one or not. So maybe I'll take that to the jeweler today, and then yeah, just chill. Mondays are busy, so I don't want to do too much because after school is, the whole Cub Scouts and karate and all the things, and Marvin doesn't get back until tonight, so it's just gonna be busy. But anyway, let me run in and do some Pilates. Welcome back. So that Pilates class was not giving what I needed it to give today. I wasn't feeling it. I think my body is really sore and tired. And usually I love Pilates. It feels so good, but, and the hour will be up and I'm it's been an hour already. I was counting down the minutes for this class. Did not feel good today. So maybe it was a bad idea. I don't know. I need to just go home and stretch. But who do I think I am? I have time for that? You think this little baby that's in the back seat is just gonna let me do something like that? We'll see. Maybe she'll take a nap. I think I might just go get a pedicure. Normally I like to do it when I don't have her, but I think she'll be all right. She's gonna sit on my lap. I think I'll do that. Just nice and relaxing, and then maybe she'll take a nap on the way home. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I wasn't feeling the Pilates today. Sad face. All right, change of plans. Not getting a pedicure. We just got home a few minutes ago. I'm tired, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna get something to eat. So Sue, Marvin's mom came up yesterday, and Auntie Sue, I've shown y'all her before. I came over because Marvin left yesterday to, I think I said this already, to go work on his house in Jacksonville. So he's out of town, but I had to work. So they came to like watch the babies. The big girls went, like Hazel's grandparents came and picked them up and they spent the day with them. So Sue and Pearl stayed with the babies. And of course, Sue was cooking up in my kitchen all day long. So I have all this food for me to eat. Last night I had curry chicken. Now I'm gonna eat some like curry eggplant. I baked a banana bread yesterday too. So I'm gonna have some of that. Ellen's eating sausage and eggs. And I don't know when I'll get a pedicure, but I'm really just too tired like to be bothered at all. So I'm just gonna just reset and chill and, you know, figure it out because today is a busy day and I'm just tired. And then I was on the phone with my mom for the last like 45 minutes. So I didn't want to like go to the pedicure place and like be on the phone. I was like, I'm just gonna go home. I'm going home. Maybe I think there's this movie I've been wanting to watch. Maybe I'll watch a movie. The house is fairly clean because Sue and Marvin's mom were here yesterday. So yeah, just gonna roll with it. So freaking yummy. What are you doing over here? Are you trying to eat your eggs with those hands? No? So what are you trying to do? Did you eat your sausage? You goofy.
Okay. Same favor. So you want to hold it where it's close enough. And then you take it.
Hi, George. You what?
Sam.
I'm going on to finish.
Yep, hang on 1 second. In the paint.
Yeah, we're sharing.
Hey, Daveney. Actually, in the
I don't want to get any paint on this folder. I know.
All right, we're home from Cub Scouts. Marvin left to go to the store. He took the babies with him. I took the big girls with me. It's freaking like pitch black outside at 6 o'clock now because the time change happened. So depressing. So I didn't get to vlog a lot, but I vlogged a little bit of her like staining and sanding her little bench that she had made a couple weeks ago. And now it's operation get these kids to bed, eating dinner. Sue also made like bami noodles and chicken when she was here yesterday, so yum. It's so nice because I won't have to cook for a few days. Zenova, who's coming to your school today?
Santa.
Yeah, where's he from? The North Pole? What's the North Pole?
very, very cool place.
A very, very cold place. Are you gonna take a picture with Santa? Yeah?
I'm wearing a jacket.
Yeah, did Daddy get that for you?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to put the hoodie on? But it'll mess up your pigtails.
Yeah, don't mess your hair up.
Hey, I want to wear the hoodie.
You can wear it at school. Come here.
Hey, I want to wear the hoodie.
Okay.
Dave, are you going on a field trip today?
Yeah. I want to wear
Where are you going?
to Solar Bears hockey game.
To the Solar Bears hockey game? Ellen, say cheese.
Come on, we have to go.
So Hazel's carpool boy had a fever yesterday, so he's not going to school today. So it's just me and Hazel and Eslyn. Wawa started back with their free coffee Tuesdays, so I stopped to get us some drinks because, you know, we had a little extra time since we don't have to pick up our carpool boy, which also means that I have to pick her up from school today. So today will be another treacherous 2-hour pickup ordeal. Love my life. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Costco today. I think I'm gonna make a Target run today. I didn't really do much yesterday that I wanted to do, so I think Target is in the same plaza of like a bunch of different jewelers, so I'll take my necklace there to see if they can fix it. And then I just have some like chores around the house. One of the girls that I work with went to hair school, and Hazel really needs a trim. I do too, so I asked her if she could do that. She said yes. We didn't plan for today, but I know both her and I are off today, so I'm gonna text her this morning and see if we can arrange that for this afternoon. And yeah, crazy life. Oh yeah, they didn't, Wawa was slammed probably because they started their free Coffee Tuesdays again. So they didn't even like mix our drinks. They just kind of poured all the shit in there and put them out. And I was not about to be like, hey, can you mix this? Because there was like 1 million people waiting in there, and I just grabbed a spoon. We can mix it ourselves. It is what it is. Happy Tuesday. Oh, and Zenova didn't have pictures today. I messed up. They're tomorrow, but her teacher said she will try to squeeze her in today since she's like already dressed and everything for her Santa pictures today. Yes, it's just my life. Crazy. Okay, so my afternoon was kind of a fail because Eslyn fell asleep on the way home like I planned, but then when I went to transfer her from the car to the house, she freaking woke up and would not go back to sleep. And I was just like, whatever. I got to like clean the kitchen a little, and you know, I changed, oh frick, I forgot to put the freaking sheets in the dryer before I left, and I'm not gonna be home for like another 2 hours. That would have been perfect. I knew I was forgetting something. Anyway, I was washing my bedding, which like normally I have like 1 million pairs of sheets that I can just, you know, like put on, but I was washing the mattress protector as well. So like I can't put anything on until we put the mattress protector back on because parents, you know, I gotta have a freaking mattress protector. Don't judge my hair. If you do, you're anti-woman. I was gonna give myself a blowout, and then I was like, Gigi said that she'd be able to come over today and do Hazel's hair, so then I was like, I might as well just have her do my hair too. So I wasn't gonna waste my time giving myself a blowout just for her to have to wet it again and, you know, whatever. I really need a trim. Hazel and I haven't had a trim since like March or April, so we're... Did you see Santa today? Did you see Santa today? Yeah? How did you smile with Santa?
Today?
Yeah, let me show me how you smiled. All that hair. She's a hairball. Good morning, happy Wednesday. Our carpool boy is still sick. I guess he'll be sick tomorrow too. So we made another Wawa stop because now we have extra time. So Nova wanted me to take her to school today and not Daddy. So she got herself a little smoothie. I wanted to go work out and do Pilates because my instructor that I love is there on Wednesdays and Fridays, but Eslyn she just has the ick, and I thought she was getting better and she's really not. So I don't want to put her in the little daycare there. I'll just drop these kids off and go home. I think I'm gonna make all the things. I haven't made like my garlic oil in a while that I usually use on them, and it works so good. I've been slacking. I'll make some elderberry syrup. I mean, we're getting into 6 season anyway, so I gotta make all the things. So I'll just vlog that for you guys. Maybe you can learn some tips or tricks. Who knows? We are finally home. I stopped at the store because I'm gonna make soup tonight. One of my old friends sent me a recipe that I'm excited to try. I've never made this soup before, but it sounds so good. It's like a turkey meatball lemon orzo soup. And since this one has had the ick for like 2 weeks now and she can't seem to kick it, I'm just gonna make soup. And like I mentioned earlier, all the things. I think I've made my garlic salve on the vlog before, but I don't think I've vlogged the elderberry syrup. Maybe I have. I've been doing this for over a year now. But whatever, I'll do it again. So yeah, we just got home. She wants to watch a movie. She's like obsessed with Hotel Transylvania. I think it's because the little baby Dennis looks like her with the red curly hair. So anyway, I'm gonna put the movie on for her and like make all the things to try and help her kick this freaking cold. It's really just like, she feels fine. Like it's just the mucus. Like she has so much mucus and it's the worst at night. What are you doing? What are you doing? And it's the worst at night. So Garlic will really help with that. But otherwise, like she, you know, that's the only symptom she has. Her behavior's fine, but I'm over it because she was like not sleeping good. And then I haven't been able to go to the freaking gym and work out because she's just yucky. So anyway, and it's early day today. It's Wednesday. So I don't have a lot of time because then I got to pick up Dave. I got to go all the way downtown and pick up Hazel. So yeah, well, let me just get to it. I'm gonna start with the elderberry syrup first, and then while that's like simmering and stuff, I'll prep my soup. Yeah, try to different, because I'm gonna like be multitasking, but I will try to clarify as much as possible with what I'm doing. But the elderberry syrup's really easy. You just buy like elderberries. I got mine off Amazon. I keep it in this bag to keep it fresh. You could probably put it in the freezer too. They're already like dried. So you put like a cup or however much you want of elderberries, and then you put them in water to boil them. And there's like a bunch of different recipes, and I make mine a little different every time. So these are my elderberries. So for this time, I'm just gonna use cinnamon sticks, ginger, the elderberries, and some cinnamon, some ginger, and just boil that all down in the water. And then after it cools a little bit, I sweeten it with honey, and I use like raw, unfiltered, local honey. So it's pretty simple. Okay, so I just added it all to the pot with some water. I'll let it boil and simmer for a little while. And now, what? Mommy! What? Ah. And now I'll start prepping the soup. I've never made this soup before, but I think I'm gonna start with the meatballs. I gotta preheat the oven to 400 degrees. This little girl she never lets me do anything. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. I'm gonna start, I think I said this already, I'm gonna start by making the meatballs. It's turkey meatballs, so I just bought a bunch of turkey meat. You just mix it with breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, oh my God. Yeah, Parmesan cheese, not cream. And you know, whatever seasonings of your choice, roll them up into little balls and then you bake them. And while those are in the oven, I'll get the rest of the soup going. Onions, carrots, garlic. I think I'm gonna put some ginger in this soup too, really. Chicken broth, lemon juice. Y'all. Do you got something to say? Do you have something to say? What do you want to talk about?
Nothing more than friends this whole time. Summertime skipping rocks so innocent. I never thought I'd ever hold your hand, but there's something in the sunset feels different this time. There's a feeling, if you feel it, baby, I don't wanna hide. We don't gotta stay friends forever. We could cross that line together. Find love, baby, never say never. After all this time, I just want gotta stay friends forever. We can give this whole town something to talk about. We don't gotta pretend, don't gotta dance around it, no. I've been dreaming about a midnight, all night kind of kiss, making up for everything we ever missed. Yeah, there's something about your sweet smile, it's just different this time. So baby, lean in like you mean it, put your lips on mine. We don't gotta stay friends forever, we can cross that line together. Find love, baby, never say never. After all this time, I just wanna take a step in a new direction. I wanna tell you what I failed to mention. We can fly a couple of birds of a feather. We don't gotta stay friends forever, we can start a whole new chapter, find our happy ever after. The only way to know is ask her, yeah baby. We don't gotta stay friends forever, we can cross that line together. Find love, baby, never say never. After all this time, I just wanna take a step in a new direction. I wanna tell you what I failed to mention. We can fly a couple of birds of a feather. We don't gotta stay friends forever.
My phone died, so I didn't get to finish.
We don't gotta stay friends forever.
I finished making the elderberry syrup. I didn't get to the garlic salve yet because Eslin was just being so clingy. And then it's early day, so I had to leave to pick up the girls. I got a text that our carpool boy has COVID, strep, and the flu all at the same time. So he's gonna be out for the rest of the week until next week. So I'm here picking up Hazel. I already picked up Zenova and Dave. Yeah, my gas tank is not gonna love this because I go back to work tomorrow. So that means I have to drive downtown 3 times tomorrow and Friday.
Mom, can I go to downtown with you?
You did. We're in downtown right now. So, yeah. Dave's got karate tonight. And hopefully I can resume all my things once I get home, because it's early day, and then the kids will be there to entertain Eslin. We are on our way to Dave's karate, running a couple of minutes behind. We got home. The kitchen was a disaster because, like I said, Eslin was being like really clingy, so it was hard for me to do anything. It was like a miracle that I even got the syrup and the soup cooked, and so I couldn't clean up anything. She still hasn't taken a nap. She didn't even fall asleep in the car, and that was a long car ride because we had picked Hazel up too. She still hasn't taken a nap or fallen asleep, which is crazy for her. So anyway, I came home and I wanted to make the garlic salve for her. And so I've showed you guys like a quick one before where I just like mince fresh garlic and I leave it sitting in a thing of olive oil for like 8 hours on the counter. And then I put it in like a little lip gloss tube and I put it in the fridge. So this time I did more of I used coconut oil and a little bit of olive oil, but mostly coconut oil, and I heated it up or warmed it up on the stove with the minced garlic, and then I added lavender oil and eucalyptus oil, and then I put it like through the blender to get it like all chopped up and fine and all whipped together, and then I put it in the fridge so it makes like a like a, what's the word I'm looking for, like a homeopathic like baby Vicks rub, you know, because of the eucalyptus and lavender, and the garlic has like really, you know, powerful properties for mucus and all the things. So I will rub her down in that after her bath tonight. So, but anyway, so I was making that, and Marvin has like a little blender, and I was like, oh, this will be perfect because it's a little amount of things. Dave, buckle up. It's a little amount of things, and I pour it in the little blender. I go to start blending, and it's blending, and then all of a sudden it's like not I couldn't figure out what was going on, and Dave's like, it's leaking. So it was like loose on the bottom, and it just poured all over the freaking counter. And this is oil that I'm working with, so it's so disgusting. It was such a huge freaking mess, and it was a waste. So I had to clean all of that up, and then I had to, you know, mince more garlic, more coconut oil. I was so over. And like, as that was happening, our neighbor like came knocking on the door trying to play with Dave, and it was like so much happening at one time, and I was like, no. I feel bad because I snapped. I wasn't like snapping at her, but I was just like, oh my god. And Dave was grounded today anyway, because she's not allowed to like play or watch TV or anything today because she was being so grumpy this morning. So anyway, oh, listen, this time change is ruining my life. I cannot. It is 5:45 and it's like dark. It's dark already. What is this? So anyway, we're on our way to Dave's Karate. She is sparring tonight. And then I promised my other neighbor, because I couldn't hang out last night because Gigi was over and she was cutting my hair and Hazel's hair, and you know, like her and I both have a lot of hair, so it just takes a while, even just for like a trim, it takes a while. So then, yeah, so I wasn't able to like go outside and hang out last night. So I promised her, I'm like, all I have to do is take Dave to karate, and then, you know, and Dave's karate is only 30 minutes and it's close to home. So then I will come and play and hang out tonight. And I made soup, so I'll bring soup. And then I told y'all that our carpool boy has like all the things, like COVID, flu, and strep. So it was perfect because I made the elderberry syrup today, fresh. I texted his mom like, hey, I made some fresh elderberry. Do you want me to like drop it by on my way back from taking Dave to karate? She was like, oh my god, yes. So we'll swing that by to him real quick. He's gonna be out of school until at least Monday. And then, yeah, that's it. That's my little briefing. It's getting dark already, so I'll vlog a little bit of Dave's karate and call it a night. Once you get more comfortable with it, you can move a little bit faster like babies. Snap that kick out, Zoe. It's a roundhouse kick. And then once you get back, there you go. Dave, you go. Now, go. Dave, you go. Now, let me try something. Are you afraid to sit here, okay? Now, Dave, you go. Now, go. There you go, better. It's been 1 week since Hazel got her ears pierced. How are they feeling?
They don't hurt.
What?
They don't hurt.
Oh, good. I don't think I vlogged much today. I think I vlogged the start of me taking Eslyn for a walk after I dropped the kids off at school. And then we ran into one of my neighbors and we chatted with her for a little while, and then we came back and I did a lot of cleaning, and I didn't feel like vlogging that for y'all because it's boring. And then I laid down with Eslyn because she's still not feeling well. Marvin is really sick now too, like fever, chills, headache. So he came home from work from lunch, didn't go back, but I have to work. And then I had to pick up all the kids. So, you know, I've just been busy doing mom things. So yeah, I just finished getting ready for work. I work at 6. It's already getting dark, as you can see. Like, I can barely see myself. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog because I work tomorrow, I work Saturday, Sunday. So I'll try to upload this during the day tomorrow while the kids are at school before I have to go to work. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week in my next video. Bye!